Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I have to say I am very upset. I'm so upset with Google, Facebook, YouTube, and all the censorship that they keep pushing on the average everyday person. So here's my video to combat that. And also I'm asking you to share it far and wide because the message needs to get out there. They're upping it on multiple channels, but thankfully there are some people within those organizations standing and fighting for us. So I encourage you to stay put and make that ground. That being said, let's put this on a logical scenario. What if your business, your corporation, the people who you work for, or the school that you went to started acting like Google or acting like Facebook? Let's think about that for a moment. Imagine you going to your job, you put multiple hours in, never ever really had any issues for the corporation, but you've always been a decent, good employee, or at least comparable to the other people in the business. Well, now all of a sudden, Google decides that you're a conservative, you're a nationalist, patriotic, and you're pro-gun. Well, now we're gonna censor you. We don't want you in our company. In fact, we're gonna blacklist you. Yeah, Google has been proven already. There's a lawsuit going on with Google against James Damore. I've brought this up multiple times, in which James is suing them because they're blacklisting conservatives and blacklisted him as a conservative, him and another guy. But let's take it a step further. It's not like they've ever taken off YouTube channels for their political views. Wait. They have. Okay, so one of the more recent ones, or one that happened not that long ago, and I want to make sure I get his name right. It's Dennis Prager, whose channel got removed for his conservative views. Well, imagine at your job, we're going to remove you because we hear that you're a conservative and we don't like conservatives here. So since you're not a left-leaning person, we're going to either A, put you in a corner office, decrease your pay, make it where your voice isn't as important as the other employees in the business, because your views are different. So your words, your everything gets pushed down to the bottom of the barrel, because that's what they've done with news sites. They said, well, you've got a more right-leaning conservative view, therefore you're going to the bottom of the barrel. It's not right. Libertarian view, that's pushed to the bottom of the barrel. But hey, if you're a liberal or a Democrat, we're going to put you on top of the pile and your voice will be more important than anyone else's. Let's just make it real logic here, because this is exactly what Facebook is doing, what Google is doing, what YouTube has done. And again, I'm thankful for the people at YouTube and Google who are standing for our freedoms. Please stay there. We need those people doing that for us. We need those people standing in the gap. But imagine a world like that. Imagine going to the grocery store, you're putting your groceries in there, and you have a Google-oriented checkout lady, if you will. They're all part of Google. Well, you're a conservative, so we are going to put you in the back of the line and allow other people in front of you, no matter how long you were waiting, right? Or we're going to charge you a little bit more tax on that, or you can't buy specific products because you're this or that. But this is, in a sense, exactly what they're doing, and no one is causing a big enough fuss. We need to make our voices heard, and some of us are. You guys thankfully are, but we've got to wake up that sleeping half, because look, it's not going to stop at conservatives. That is my fear. It could go on to libertarian. It already really is. It's going to go on to nationalists. It's already there. But it's not going to stop until their political one-sided agenda is pushed, and that alone. Imagine going to your schools and your teachers saying, well, you have a conservative view, young lady. You are not allowed to speak anymore for the rest of the day. Or you're expelled from the class until you can drop that view. This is exactly the kinds of thing that we're seeing from Facebook. Let me show you a report. Now, this report is on Western Journalism, and it's titled, Confirmed, Facebook's recent algorithm change is crushing conservative sites and boosting liberals. Facebook's much publicized demotion of publishers' content in users' new feeds has negatively impacted conservative-leaning publishers significantly more than, guess what, liberal-leaning outlets. An analysis by the Western Journalism has revealed liberal publishers have gained about 2% more web traffic from Facebook than they were getting prior to the algorithm changes implemented in early February. On the other hand, conservative publishers have lost an average of about 14% of their traffic from Facebook. Here's a chart. I'm going to toss this up on the screen, but you can see 100% proof that the left-leaning websites such as Huffington Post, CNN, NBC, ABC have all gone up in viewership on Facebook with the new implementations and regulations and algorithms that Facebook put in January. On the other hand, you can see any Christian, conservative, nationalist, patriotic websites such as big names here, Breitbart, Western Journalism, The Blaze, WND, all go down in content. They're as far as a 14% decline. Here's another chart I want to show you, and this one has just 2 on there, but you can see Daily News, this is a more liberal site, goes up 24.18%, while the New York Post, which is a more conservative leaning, goes down 11.44%. I can guarantee you with 100% certainty that they've also done it on Facebook, specifically with my channel. I have what's called a short link, so I can track how much traffic that I get on my Facebook account. I've done this for years. Well, where I used to get about 400,000 little clicks, it's now down to less than 100,000 clicks. They have literally decreased my Facebook traffic by 3/4%. This is a fact. This is what they are doing. Imagine living in a world run by Google. This is exactly what they want. Why would we allow it on our internet, on our Facebook, on our social media websites? We shouldn't allow it. We have to make our voices heard. We have to email those companies and corporations, or in the end, leave them altogether. Now, many of you ask, why are you still on Facebook? Well, you have to be when you're in the media realm, so you can attempt to do everything you can to warn people of the atrocities of what is going on. And I can't tell you how many times I've been in and out of Facebook jail recently. Anyhow, please share this far and wide. And also please support those who are supporting channels like mine. I use noblegoldinvestments.com. Easy thing, amazing products that they have, gold, silver. You can convert your 401k into a Roth IRA. I highly encourage that in this volatile system that we're living. Also, I've got other ones such as my Patriot supply for food storage. These are things that I all believe in. Also, Patreon. Make sure you are supporting those YouTube channels that are speaking the truth and getting the word out, because we don't know how much freedom we got left on the internet. But again, please make this go viral, because we cannot ignore the fact that if the whole world here, or if America acted like Google, we would already be in a police state, a pretty bad George Orwell 1984 style police state. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven. Hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give me a big fat thumbs up and share it far and wide. I'm signing out.